Hollywood. The stars, hearing opinions of people we really don't give a shit about. It's the Oscars on After School Special Podcast.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes. This time of year where everybody gets all jazzed up to talk about the best of everything that you really don't give a shit about when you're in the movies looking. I'm not thinking of cinematography when I'm there. Now, and you know what's funny is that's what I wanted to be when I was going to film school.
Really?
Or Wayne State. I wanted to get into cinematography. Like I wanted to be that guy. But certain professor of mine said, don't do that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was like, I like you. You're my guy, but don't do that. Be a producer. That's what he told me. He said, that's where your best bang is going to be at. Be a producer. Yeah.
No, I was going to say, like, when was the last, because I'll be honest with you, and I told you guys earlier, I'm like, the last 2 years, I've had no interest in the Oscars.
Me neither, because they weren't on.
How about 15 years?
They weren't on the last 2 years.
Well, I was going to say, I think it was, oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, wait, what the fuck? Well, even before that, no, I was going to say, well, the last one that, like, well, shit, then my point doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because I haven't been watching any of that shit, but it was, I believe it was Parasite. When that movie came out, that was like, that got me reinterested in movies again.
Parasite is the Korean film, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Directed by Bong Joon-ho.
Yes. Okay. I heard that one was really good. I never watched it, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that, and you know, not that when I was over in Korea, I didn't get to watch a lot of Korean films. I know that's crazy, but it was because you're on an American base, you're getting channeled tons of American stuff.
Oh shit, those Korean films, dude, they're fucking.
I'm kind of behind the 8 ball on that. Like, I need to get caught up. Like,
They're that good.
I heard Train to Busan was really good, the zombie film.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't seen that.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah.
What is it? There's a bunch of older ones too. Well, like Old Boy.
Yeah.
Not the remake.
Not the
yes,
remake.
I know. No, never the remake. Never the remake.
I said with the remake, I said Samuel L. Jackson must have a stipulation in his contract that he must always have fucked up hair.
Yep.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be a stipulation like,
yeah,
hey,
look at Kingsman and Jackie Brown.
Yeah, Jackie Brown.
The only one is probably the Avengers. Where he's all natural.
He's all natural.
Yeah. Except for Captain Marvel when he had that bold ass like high top fade when they went. That was a little weird.
But that hairline looked more natural than LeBron in Space Jam.
And speaking of awards, did you hear what LeBron won?
Yes, I did.
What did he win?
Worst actor at the Golden Razzies.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy for him.
Of course, like anytime an athlete acts in a film, dude, they're bound to get it.
Definitely Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal for Steel.
Steel.
Steel was horrific.
Yeah, okay.
They're so stiff, man. They're stiff when they're acting.
I was thinking about Blue Chips. I thought he was really good, but
Blue Chips is a really good movie. But it's like Nick Nolte and
Penny
and all that
Hardaway.
Yes. Oh yeah. Forgot
he
about
was better in. Shaq was better in. What movie was that I'm thinking about?
Kazam.
Kazam.
Do you see Reba McEntire on your screens too?
No, right now they're just giving the award away for. Oh, you know what, dude?
So are we ahead
I know
of
why
you?
I'm behind you guys. I started at the beginning. That's why.
Oh, should
I'm
we
on
have
a
done
delay
that?
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even watching them.
You're not missing it.
You're not missing anything. But they're doing a White Man Can't Jump. It's a 30-year anniversary for that. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Dude, I thought that was a Spike Lee movie.
So did I.
For a long time. I thought
So
was a Spike Lee movie.
I was going to say, what do you think was the biggest jip out of the Oscars? Me personally was how many times Scorsese didn't get the Oscar.
Yeah.
Before I
As
turned
best
the
director.
Oscars on tonight, I was watching The Goodfellas, and every time I watch it, I see something new. I'm like, oh wow, man, This was what, 91, 90?
1990.
They showed
God,
that tracking shot in film school, like that was a tour de force. You remember that? The tracking shot when he's walking through the back to go to the front.
Coco Cabana shot?
And they're setting the table up.
Oh my God. That was like, because it was all in one shot. Yeah. They did the same thing in Casino. He made that shot. He also did a Taxi Driver. As far as I know, he like walks out and then he goes in, or maybe I might be wrong, but also Scorsese's just sitting there on the stairs hanging out, and he just walks by. And then he's also in the other scene, which was when
he's in the back of the taxi.
Yeah. Which is like
was that scripted? Was he just going off? That's what
I think he was just going off. I think he even said,
really?
No, not going off. Like he just he knew what was going on at the time. And one of his students was Spike Lee.
What?
Oh, Scorsese.
At NYU. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've heard that was one of his inspirations.
It makes a lot of sense. That's
why I love.
He stole a lot of shots and made it his own. I mean, I mean that respectfully, but especially the score, the way Spike Lee uses his score.
Yeah,
he influenced me, of course, because I put fucking music on every goddamn thing, even when it's not necessary. That's Spike Lee.
That steady cam when his characters look like they're floating.
My mom hates that. She thinks that's so corny.
I love the steady cam.
I do like that too.
I like it too, but my mom hates it.
Me out was Requiem for a Dream when Marlon Wayne's just running away from that drug deal, and they fisheye the lens, and the steady cam is.
Breaking news: 2 hot women presenting some Oscar. I'm sorry, John. This is more important. Are you watching this? Oh, Lord! The woman from Black Panther that plays his love interest.
Oh, Lupita.
Yeah. Who's the other one?
I don't know who the other one is.
Oh my! Happy Black History Month. Is it February? You see it now, John? Oh,
I fast forwarded just to see what you're
Aaron, you
talking
should click it on just to what?
Oh, I know. I have a little bit of a crush on her.
Yeah.
Darkness? What's her name?
I wonder.
What you just said?
I think she's in Nope. Right?
She's beautiful. I mean, I'm married. Yeah. I mean this with the utmost respect, but golly.
So costume design. So they're gonna do.
Well, real quick. What did you got? Like, who do you think got gypped?
Oh, Malcolm X, Spike Lee, 92?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Was that 92 or was that 93?
Scent of a Woman won Al Pacino movie for Best Picture. I think it was 92.
Hoo-ah.
I actually like that movie. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, now if you watch it, then you can it doesn't probably hold up. But back
I was gonna say it was like Scent of a Woman. What is that? Is that like seafood platter at the Red Lobster?
Oh no. I like.
I apologize.
So he basically plays the Daredevil in that movie, right? Did you guys remember that? Like, wasn't he blind, but he could like somehow. He was aware of his.
Yeah.
And then he was driving at one point. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So he had, who is that? Chris O'Donnell trying to navigate him through the streets.
Robin. That's right.
Robin. Yeah.
He'll only be known as Robin. His career was over after Batman and Robin.
He was the next best thing at first, and then you're right. After that movie, it was just like, where'd he go?
I don't. Yeah.
So. I did no, he's on
he did
TV.
2 movies. Oh.
He's doing NCIS or one of those he's on CBS. He's doing well.
Yeah, but is he? He's on CBS, John.
Well, I mean, he's on LL is with him and LL is doing all right.
I just saw LL across from Goldberg. They were doing that UNCIS 5879. I don't know what the hell those.
Well, look,
so many shows.
I found a list of the worst snubs. So number 1. Well, let me go backwards.
Number 10.
Number 10. Brokeback Mountain lost to Crash.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
You remember the movie Crash?
Yes, and a lot of people love that movie.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You say white people love that movie?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't. Not that, Aaron. Not this time. No, I said a lot of people love that movie. And
I thought it was a good movie.
It was so pretentious.
Another one.
What?
Cecily,
what was that?
Huh? White people love that movie.
Yeah, white people.
Number
Yeah,
9.
basically. All right.
Cecily Tyson never got an Oscar, and she deserved one. She got an honorary Oscar, but she never got one for all the films that she was in.
I just remember Conan.
Cecily Tyson wasn't in Conan. That was
that was Grace Jones. Oh my Jesus.
oh my God!
I'm getting my
You
black
your
people mixed up.
Oh, my
They all look alike. I'm sorry.
Well. The tables have turned.
John, all right.
Number
These are
7.
later actors or earlier actors, I guess. Peter O'Toole can never nab a win.
Oh, that's
You know who
sad.
that is.
Wait, he was in Lawrence of Arabia? He didn't win for that?
He didn't win Lawrence of Arabia. He was nominated 8 times.
Have
And
you
he
ever
only
seen
got
that movie?
Lawrence of Arabia? I have
It is
not. No.
epic, man. It is super epic, and I do recommend anyone watch it. Like, I put that close, like on par with Star Wars.
Oh shit! Wow.
I thought
that's
it
up
was
there.
really good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I thought it was very.
Did I
we
hear
didn't
in the
get it,
beginning
man.
you guys talking about Dune, or were you talking about something else? In
No,
the
we're
beginning?
talking.
John was saying how much he hated Dune and how
Yeah.
people that watch Dune are stupid, and he kind of ostracized our audience a little bit because a lot of our audience loves Dune. Who doesn't love Dune?
If our audience is sci-fi fans, I'm sorry, but Dune put me to sleep. That's what it did.
Is it, what did the hype get to you? Did you like had so many expectations? I think I
went
ruined it
into
for you.
I went
early.
into it expecting, like, okay, this is going to be action-packed movie. That's
Oh,
what I
no,
thought.
No.
And it's not. What it is a space drama about and I was telling Aaron that I was being funny, like a drug deal that went bad. And
Oh,
that's all it was. That's all it was, man.
Got to get that spice.
Yeah, that's all it was.
we put in no
some fat
perspective.
dude-
Oh my God.
some fat dude on another planet set these cats up and ultimately wiped out the majority of the. If you really think about it, it was the Lion King, except it was on a desert planet with drugs. That's all it was. Except Simba, it wasn't his
I gotta
uncle.
watch this again then, because
Yeah.
first thing, I had no expectations. I had no idea what Dune was about. I never seen the old movie, so
Yeah.
when I watched it, and yes, I was in an altered state. It was like, oh my God, this movie is so good.
Maybe
man.
that should have been what I was in an altered state.
You
'Cause
should have
I
been.
was
100%.
sober.
You should
It
have
makes
been.
it better.
I was sober for this, but I just watched today, and it's being nominated for Best Picture, the movie Nightmare Alley, which was directed by Guillermo del Toro. So Nightmare Alley is one of these neo-noir films that take place in the 1940s. It's about carnies. So, instantly I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be like a freak show and stuff like and what happens, there's a freak show in it. It has a twist ending. It was very depressing, the entire movie. I was just like, I like Guillermo del Toro, but for me, I was just like, oh man, when I watched the ending, I was just like, damn, this is depressing. Like, wow, I like Bradley Cooper better in A Star Is Born. That's how much.
Oh my God.
Christ, man.
That's
Oh wow!
I
So
just
he was
did, man.
he was a breath of fresh air in The Star Is Born compared to this,
I preferred him.
because he was
His death in that was better than his ending in this. I'll tell you that.
what?
Yeah.
Just to touch on it real quick.
Leonard
and
DiCaprio was
get
supposed to be
back
the lead
the-
for that. By the way.
Yep. Yeah, he was. We can get back to the snubs here in just a second. I have such a problem with Lady Gaga when it comes to acting.
Yeah.
Like the thing that she was saying while next to Selma Hayek for, I think it was House of Gucci. And she's like,
Yeah.
I had to have a conversation with myself and tell myself, no, this is what I need. And she's just looking at it, it's like looking at her, like looking back and forth, like, is this bitch real? Like, what the?
Is
And
she a
it's just
bad
because
actress? I don't know.
I think my whole thing is like when an actor says that, it's like you're trying to make your job more important. Like you're not saving lives. You're literally just pretending to be another person, and you get paid millions of dollars to do it.
But
That's it.
Wait,
But
whoa,
we've
whoa,
also
whoa.
said, but go ahead, Don. I don't want to step on you.
I had a follow-up question. When you say Salma Hayek, was that a scene or what do you mean?
No, it was an interview. It was an interview.
Oh, see, I needed clarification. I'm like, what do you mean?
A lot of actors and actresses, like, when in interviews, they even say, like, but no, I'm just acting. Like, and those are some of my favorite actors. You're not taking yourself that seriously. Not to say that you need talent to be an actor or an actress.
Yeah.
100%. But when you do that type of shit, like when you say that, like, you know, I wrote a note to myself saying, like, Lady Gaga, I'm leaving you here right now. I'm becoming Gucci.
Oh yeah, that's
like
too much.
fucking
That's
shit like
too
that.
much.
Like,
But she also
Wait.
has a music persona that it does not surprise me that she would say something like that. She has a music persona and a movie persona, and she has her real self somewhere in there. So.
But these people who do acting like that, what is it called?
Character
Method
acting?
Method acting. It can go one of two ways. You can be someone who hams it up with your method acting and annoy the hell out of people like Jared Leto, or you could be on the opposite end of the fence and be someone who can't get out of character, like
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis or Alex Wolff from, what was that movie?
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Yeah.
Alex Wolff was the older brother. He couldn't leave that character behind, so he had to go and get treatment to get out of that character because it was so effed up.
Yeah.
What he had to do. Like, he really did bloody his nose on that styrofoam, hitting his head trying to break his nose and stuff like that.
I was going to say, yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis was after my left foot, he was a paraplegic for 4 years after that.
Yeah.
What?
So it can go either way.
I know,
Are you just
got it.
bullshitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed
But
it.
but because it's Daniel Day-Lewis, I have believed it. I was like,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, okay.
But what is it? Bill the Butcher. He was when I remember there was a story, and I brought it up before on like a podcast that I used to do back in the day. He was running on a treadmill, and he would never call Liam Neeson by Liam Neeson. He'd be like, he would call him Priest. It's like he would scare the shit out of him too. He's like, yeah,
Are a very particular set of skills.
it's just like I don't know what he's doing. I don't understand. Like he's kind of scaring me. So he would stay away from him, and he would say this shit while he was on the treadmill,
I don't know who you are.
like next to him, just running.
I don't know what you want.
It's like, I'll see you later on the battlefield, Priest. And just, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Christian Bale is another one. He's a method
Yeah.
actor. I mean,
Very
he did
talented.
that with The Machinist.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then he did Batman after that.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it got so bad, an ass cheek fell out of a socket. That's how
Oh,
bad
my
it was.
God.
For real, man. That shit
Yeah.
happened. Like,
Oh,
fucking,
shit.
Fucking, he had to ask Ironside, the actor Ironside, like, hey, did I take this? Michael Ironside, I think. Hey, did I take this too far? And he's like, yeah, you did, man. You need to get back on track, because he was only eating an apple slice and tuna, a can of tuna.
Ugh.
Yeah,
that shit
I
was
saw an
crazy.
interview where he very dryly just said, just stop eating. Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So,
I guess for $1 million, I would do that.
Yeah.
on another,
Yeah. I would.
Number 6.
another snub was Pam Grier. Never got one. She was in Jackie Brown. I see you looking a kind of way, so elaborate. Do you didn't think she should have got it for Jackie Brown?
For Jackie, so for Jackie Brown, not for like a career.
Well, no, because most of her films were like blaxploitation
Blaxploitation.
films, so it doesn't appeal to a wide audience. But I definitely thought Jackie Brown, she should have got one. Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
think like Foxy Brown? Because I'll be honest with you, and this may surprise you, but I love Foxy Brown. I love Dolomite.
Oh, the Dolomite is my name, and fucking up motherfuckers is my game.
Those were some of my favorite movies as a teenager growing up, because I reached out. I went to libraries and I would watch those, get them on DVD, and then also martial arts films. So more or less, I was the White Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh yeah.
Why would that surprise us? I wasn't surprised.
No, it did. Like
I'm
my
surprised
brother never understood it.
We should bring that up one to just talk about blaxploitation films.
I love
Our
'cause
Dolomite.
It's a part of the culture, and some people don't appreciate it. Like Superfly. Superfly is a brilliant movie. The montage was perfected
Yeah.
in Superfly.
Superfly.
That's
was
not the one. No, I'm
fantastic,
thinking about the
man.
Mac. I'm thinking about Richard Pryor. So I never seen Superfly. I don't think.
Superfly was good.
Curtis
Man.
Mayfield, like
That's Max Julian, I
yeah.
think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then they redid it, and
Yeah, that
it's
that
like,
one
come
was so
on, man.
bad. That had Rick Ross in it, and the only
was
actor,
that Rick Ross before Fat or after?
After Fat.
After
Dude,
Fat.
the only thing that was so good about that movie was the dude's hair. Was the only
yeah,
that was
pretty nice
it.
hair.
Number 5.
Stanley Kubrick was shut out of the Oscars.
Oh,
So he had films like Spartacus, A Clockwork Orange,
Did he?
2001: A Space Odyssey, and
Brilliant
Doctor
movies.
Strangelove. But despite 4 Best Director nominations, he never won. The director, who died in '99, did take home 1 Oscar for visual effects for 2001: A Space Odyssey.
but who did Full Metal Jacket? Who did that one?
Stanley
That was
Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't win for that. Damn.
No.
Number 4.
Jeez.
Spike Lee has never won Best Director.
Damn, that's
So
fucked up.
another one.
He should at least got
yeah.
it once.
Yeah, he's done Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X, Inside Man, Black Klansman. The Do the Right Thing was nominated for Best Picture in 1990, the same year as Driving Miss Daisy, which won. But
Goodfellas wasn't even nominated? Because if you
there's,
told me he lost to
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, I would have been like, okay, I get it.
Well, Goodfellas won. It won best. I thought it won Best Picture, but Martin Scorsese didn't get Best Director. Usually,
How?
when Best Picture wins, the director gets it too. So that's why he had been snubbed. But yeah, Spike Lee. The thing about that too is like, and I read articles about. I wrote something in regards to this when we were going to be doing a blog back in the day for another thing that I was doing. The fact that media in general, for some reason, lambasted Spike Lee over and over and over again. With even like you saw it with A Miracle at St. Anna.
Yeah.
That movie was brilliant.
Yes.
The movie was amazing, and it got no airplay. The media did not want to cover, especially after Malcolm X, did not want to cover any of his movies.
Yeah.
And he's even spoken on it before.
He gets a harder.
I disagree
he
with
gets-
Santa Ana, but
He gets a harder look at than most directors, man. Like Spike Lee's films get the magnifying glass put on it, and Miracle at Miracle at San. I gotta know why.
Yeah,
you're doing a Joe Pesci
Don,
where he's like, what? Come on, man. You know, I still love Spike Lee to a degree, but I used to be like, oh, all his movies, Malcolm X, He Got Game, and all that. But after a while, unlike Scorsese and some other directors, it seemed like he hit a peak and it kind of leveled out a little bit, where the same themes kept coming up over and over. And the race thing is one of those themes, but he never found a way to subtly kind of like showcase that. It was never it's never been done in a different lens. And Santa Ana, I know, was a response to all those war movies that were being made that didn't include African Americans. So I'm like, cool, we're finally going to see a heroic war movie featuring pretty much an all-black cast. So I was hyped to see it. It was a long movie. It was action-filled. It had the same kind of Spike Lee tropes. He's going to have some graphic sex scenes. He's going to have a big-ass score. The score kind of was annoying to a degree because as much as I love music and I love the type of music that he uses, he puts it on every fucking thing. It's like fucking having a great steak and then you put all this shit on it. It's like, no, the steak is fine. Leave it alone. So Spike Lee to me has been that. It's like, oh, this worked in Malcolm X, so I'm going to do more of this and put a little bit more on it. Like, no, let it go. Malcolm X is done.
But I have a question.
But why did not like it? Because he had to put so much, like, he made it about a black movie featuring heroic soldiers, and then he made it a fucking treasure hunt. And I'm like, oh my God, it's too much in this movie.
I have to ask though, because I understand your take on that. Like, yes, when you see a Spike Lee movie, you're guaranteed to get one of 3 options when you go get it. But are we wrong in assuming that the black cinema doesn't always have to, it's not always subtle? I mean, it's not. I mean, some things are, and some, I mean, I granted his movies could be a little more like, come on, Black Klansman, you know what you're going to get. So
I like that movie more than I did Santa Ana. And Anna, I love a good war movie, But it was just like I said, and then he had to put the supernatural in. It was just kind of like, all right, man.
God, yeah.
Some portions of this movie are fucking great, but he's putting a little bit too much into it. He's trying too hard for me. He's a little loud, just like his outfit sometimes. It's like just a little subtlety, Spike. That you didn't learn that all these years. Like sometimes that goes a long way. There will be blood, like some subtle shit. Maybe less music this time. You put music on every fucking thing. How about do the opposite?
But couldn't you argue that Scorsese does the same damn things?
Certain directors.
But the only reason he gets recognized a little bit more is because he's Scorsese.
So we all went to film school.
Yeah.
We all read the film theory, the auteurs. They have their thing. In every movie, they're trying to say something. Yes, Scorsese does certain shots where it's like, that's a Scorsese shot. You mentioned earlier Spike Lee with the gliding effect. That's the Spike Lee. But as certain things, Scorsese, for each movie, he'll custom fit for that movie. Where even though it was brilliant in the last movie, like even Casino, is certain things in the Goodfellas he didn't put in Casino because it just didn't work. But I feel like Spike Lee, if it worked in one movie, he'll put it in the next movie. Outside of one movie where it didn't seem like a Spike Lee movie, that was a Denzel movie with Clive Owen.
Inside Man.
Yeah, that did not seem like a Spike Lee movie because he didn't really put his usual shit in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but I respected that movie because it was different.
But Inside Man, I
didn't. Aaron's been chomping at the bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
no,
Aaron,
I was gonna say like Inside Man. I respected him less because he went with typical Hollywood shit. I like the fact that he
did.
He might put a ton of stuff into one film, but that's like that. I can recognize the Spike Lee film right off the bat. And that's where it's like you like it or you don't. And I understand where you're coming from, where it's just kind of, it feels like he's just putting so much on.
It kind of feels like he's competing in a very, this is me saying.
With himself.
I was going to say Tarantino. It seemed like, it's like, oh, you gonna do that? Okay, I'm going to do that. I don't know. I got that out of my ass. But it feels like that sometimes because Tarantino will do the same fucking thing. Put like a lot of shit in a movie where it's like, okay, that's weird. I didn't think that anime would go inside this movie, but it works. When Spike does it, it's like, I don't know.
I think I kind of understand where you're coming from, man. It's just hard for me because there are very few black directors that kind of compete with Spike, man, and Spike's in his own realm, because we don't get these directors who address these issues unless you're trying to tiptoe it under Hollywood. Like, let's be realistic, man. Tyler Perry isn't a paragon of black media. Tyler Perry is more on the religious aspect of he caters to a certain audience, while Spike caters to a wider audience within Black America. Like not everyone is on the Madea train, like we've talked about. Like Madea has become more of a Spike has even made fun of Madea. It's more of a shucking and jiving type of characterization than what it was before.
But I might have given him a bad rap. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. And it's often when you hear other people talk about him, it almost sounds like they're hating on him. And maybe I sound like that, but I'm just going to say on record, he's not as bad. Oh, I still hate Madea. What am I saying? But I'm just saying him as a man.
He's a good actor, but
yeah. No. Yeah. He's okay. He just hasn't had a part where I'm like, wow, man. That Alex Cross movie, kind of. I saw that. Wasn't that in Detroit? Or it's supposed to be in Detroit, but whatever.
Might have been.
I like Spike Lee. That's all but I'm just saying, I felt like he peaked with probably Malcolm X. The last thing I really liked was He Got Game, but even that, I can like, wow, I was just.
Did you ever see The Black Klansman?
I thought that was fantastic.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, that was.
No.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah,
but it wasn't where Malcolm X is. There's no way.
No, it's
nothing.
Malcolm X is on its own.
He was out of his damn head with that. I mean,
but the source material that he got from Alex Haley, man, it was no way. There's no other source
man,
material.
you'd be so surprised. I'm trying to think of a movie where the source material was I mean, for lack of a better example, the comic book movies that were bad before the newer ones, but the X-Men, they had great source material, but that shit sucked.
But that's Brian Summer though.
Brian.
But
Singer.
I'm saying there's numerous examples where the source material was great. But
I was gonna say it's hard for me to watch those just because he, allegedly is fucking kids. Anyways,
can we
Sorry,
have
man.
anything? Jesus.
Oh, I was just reading on Ren and Stimpy's art creator. He did this thing. I couldn't believe it, man. And I used to love Ren and Stimpy, and then I found that out. I was like, whoa,
it's hard to watch. My kids love it. Love it, and I don't have the heart to tell
it.
them because also they're children, and I don't want to tell them that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ren and Stimpy's creator was grooming young girls. And,
along with a lot of other dudes in Nickelodeon. Yeah. Anyways, we don't have to get in that topic.
But did he actually do something?
Yeah, he got caught
because of legal reasons.
Yeah, allegedly. But yeah, some stuff came up, which leads to my next point.
Number 3.
Saving Private Ryan lost to Shakespeare in Love. So that was a snub.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood loves Spielberg. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
And that was like that might not be my favorite Spielberg movie, but it's up there.
And I was going to say, Inside Man, the reason why that one did so popular, and this is going to be a hot take.
Was it popular? I didn't know that.
Well, not popular, but the reason why that's a more Hollywood route is because it talked about the Nazis. I'm sorry. That's what it was, man. It was a Nazi film. That's what it was. It was about those gems that was stolen by a Nazi SS or I forget what it was, but that guy had stolen those gems from a Jewish family, and it was a whole big thing. I remember that. And compared to Spike's other films, where it's more black oriented, that one kind of Inside Man was a little more Hollywood friendly. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that was the more of the common route to go when you're talking about the Nazis.
I wish we were doing video right now. Sorry, John. You're making a great point. You have bunny ears behind you, and
I know.
It's fantastic. I've been looking at it for 30 seconds like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. I went with that for the...
That was a good point, though.
Yeah.
But you think I'm hating on Spike? I wasn't hating on Spike.
No, you're not.
No.
You're not.
I like his movie. It's just... I think even Tarantino said it. That's why he put a cap on how many movies he's going to do. He even said directors have a tendency to peak and then they get worse. So he doesn't want to have that happen to him. And I think he might be right. Outside of maybe Scorsese, which is, he's like the equivalent of LeBron James in the NBA, or Tom Brady. It feels like he keeps getting better. And I think a lot of actors, they just keep getting better. Like I even think Denzel has gotten better. Because I'll look at his movies from the 90s and I was like, man, remember when we thought this was good acting? Compared to what he's doing now, he makes the acting he did in the 90s look bad. Like,
hey, Virtuosity is a good movie.
I didn't say...
Which one is
How many
Virtuosity?
movies... Russell Crowe, when he's the bad guy. It's like in virtual... It's like Hollywood did an influx. It was an influx of like virtual
movie.
3D,
like, Lawnmower Man.
That was my shit.
God. And the source material for
Jesus wept.
The source material for that was so good, and it did not translate when it came to the film because it's a short story about a goat man, a satyr, that comes and is chewing up the grass, and he powers a magic lawnmower. That's what the story was.
Great source material.
Wrote. And then what ends up happening was they came up with this savant who ends up getting his brain put into a computer. It was a whole, man, fuck them for that. That was really fucked up.
They really let you down, John. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I like to see stuff translate the right way. I mean, but it was the early 90s, and I'm pretty sure they were like, oh, there's no way we can get a centaur or a satyr. So
we got any updates on who's winning?
Yes. So
and the winner is
Best Supporting Actress Ariana DeBose. I'm getting that wrong. West Side Story.
Yeah, West Side Story. Live action, The Long Goodbye. Best makeup, The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Oh yeah.
Best animated short, The Windshield Wiper. Best film editing, Dune.
Yeah.
Best production design, Dune. They haven't got to best picture yet.
No.
Of course, and that sucks, man, because they have best picture is Nightmare Alley, Dune, Belfast, The Power of the Dog, King Richard, Coda, West Side Story, Licorice Pizza, Driving My Car, and Don't Look Up. I have a feeling that it's going to probably go to Power of the Dog. That's what I think.
Is Dune nominated? Did you say that?
Dune is nominated.
Okay, so
I think
I've
it's
only
gonna-
seen
'cause
two of those films on that list.
The only reason why I say that is because Jane Campion has been coming up a lot, so I'm curious if she'll probably get it. So I don't
Is
know.
Denzel-
I want King Richard to get it because Will Smith needs to get an Oscar. He's never got one. So
Oh, he hasn't? Oh, yeah.
he's never got one. You don't like Will Smith?
How come he don't want me, man?
No, I'm talking about Don. 'Cause
Don?
Don
Oh,
makes those
jeez.
faces. He's a killer, man.
What should have Will Smith won an Oscar for?
Independence Day.
Welcome to Earth.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I was
Oh.
just saying for King Richard.
I Am Legend.
because
I
I
loved
Am
him in
Legend,
that. I loved
Pursuit
him.
of Happiness. You didn't like him in Pursuit of
I
Happiness?
didn't see that one.
Best actor. Who do you guys think is going to take it?
I have no fucking clue.
Andrew Garfield,
I didn't see
Javier
Tick, Tick,
Bardem,
Boom.
Will
Tick, Tick,
Smith,
Boom.
Denzel Washington, or Benedict Cumberbatch?
I saw a
I really
little
hope
bit.
Denzel wins.
Yeah,
I think
for-
Denzel will win.
The Tragedy of Macbeth. I
Yep.
hope it.
Did
it's
you
either-
guys see that?
I did not. I just want Will. Well, I was about to say Will. I would like to see Will or Denzel get it.
I saw a quarter of that. It's
Yeah.
beautifully made, and but it's all in like that dialect, so I kind of got turned off a little bit. But even with that said, then like I said, I think Denzel is just getting better. But he was good in it. Oh, he's great in it.
Yeah.
I just didn't see the whole fucking thing. So yeah, I didn't see King Richard. Like I said, the best movie I ever seen Will act in, the best role I've ever seen him do was I Am Legend. But he's
I
acted
Am
really
Legend
well.
was good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's some actors that are great, but they never just get that role where it's like to show like all of their greatness.
Yeah.
And Will Smith is like that to me. But do you guys have an actor like that? I'm trying to think. Who else?
Actor who hasn't. They're good, but they haven't.
Yeah,
hit
it's
the
like being on an
pinnacle for me.
NBA team. Like, okay, I know that guy's an all-star, but his team sucks, so nobody watches. I know I probably turned off 99% of our audience, but I'm just trying to make an example. Like, yeah, it's who else?
Actors like that. That's
Well,
a good
no, Bruce
question.
Willis. I think Bruce Willis is an underrated actor, but he's been
I-
in some great movies though.
I think Bruce Willis is like a niche actor, though. Like you have to put him in his element in order to get his performance.
But I've seen him in so many different things. I think Nicolas Cage is one of those people.
Nicolas Cage has range, dude. He has fucking
does.
range. I was watching Pig yesterday. That dude is gifted, man. Like I know people give him a shit.
He hasn't had a role for me where I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Except for was it Raising Phoenix? That was.
Did you see Adaptation?
Raising Arizona.
Oh yeah.
You
No, I
never saw
haven't.
Adaptation?
No.
It's actually I thought he was nominated.
Was that the
for
role of a lifetime?
It was really good.
You can't remake movies like that, man. Like you got to leave the people always get hungry for money, and it just makes me so fucking.
So I said we should write a fucking script. If they're buying that garbage, we can make garbage.
There's a show that used to come on Showtime called Episodes, where it was a British couple who wrote this very good show over in Great Britain, and then they want to bring it to America. So an American producer wants them to write, but recast everybody. So they cast Matt LeBlanc as the star.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
it's
it was
like
good.
trash. We should do something like that. Like we rewrite something that's so good. Like we should rewrite The Godfather. Like that's what we should do.
Oh, shit.
They've already done that, man.
Yeah.
That's been rewritten so many damn times.
We rewrite The Godfather, but we put other pop culture people in the different character roles and go. We would have so many lawsuits. It would be fantastic.
How about Bridgerton except in the Midwest?
Oh, have you
Bridgerton
guys
is-
seen the
Yeah.
new episodes? It's out now.
I haven't watched it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not watching it, but
I think John. I think we got to take his man card.
I saw season 1 with my wife. Yeah, I seen it, and I hated it, but I liked hate. I like.
Love to hate it.
Yeah, I love to hate. I love to hate that show, and it. At the end, it was still bad, but at least I had fun watching it. How about that?
I don't understand. So in general, why are people obsessed about like that era of like Britain? Like
it doesn't
when that was going on.
It doesn't take place in any certain time.
I was going to say
it's more intermingling of races at this point. Like,
oh, okay. I just thought it was another like a British show that. What is it? The one. Well, no, I was going to say the one that takes place and it's all the servants and then the rich families and whatnot, and they're all in that house and they're all like being incestual and fucking each other.
Oh shit, no.
Well, that's what most British people do.
You're talking about
royalty. Yes.
You're talking about Downtown Abbey.
Yeah, Downton Abbey. I thought it was just one of those. This is different.
No, this one is like
you're talking about real life.
Shonda Rhimes, who wrote Grey's Anatomy. So just that mindset of Grey's Anatomy, Great Britain, like all the characters. So
awful. Just awful.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, it looks like we have a winner.
And the winner is...
Oh, they're doing the best picture now, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if I got
They just showed Nightmare Alley on the screen, so I think...
I'm so disappointed with that. Like,
because the movie was so good, or
the movie was good, but I just can't believe it ended like that, man. I was just like, what a twist! It was an upsetting twist.
It didn't look like that kind of film. I thought it was like the noir kind of thing, but fun.
It was dark and gritty. A lot of blood. I mean, they show a lot of violence in it. I mean, I'm just letting you know that's what kind of.
I like Wanda Sykes' power suit. It's very glittery. Don't you like that?
Yeah.
Aaron, you should be watching this. What the hell?
No, man.
I have a lot of respect for her. She's funny, man. I like her.
Well, Wanda Sykes Sykes is hilarious.
Hilarious. I mean, that's not new. Breaking news. A well-known comedian is funny. Javier Bardem. That's my guy.
Yeah. I liked his role in... I did like him in Dune. I did like him.
I forgot he was in there. Yeah, he is.
It was a lot of big name actors and actresses in there. I was taken aback by that. I will say that. I was like, wow, I didn't realize this was a A-list cast when I watched it.
I'm so sad that you're disappointed with that movie.
It was just...
I was listening to the soundtrack. I know, soundtrack. I was listening to it at work like, fuck, man. This fucking movie.
It was like...
It stayed with me. I don't know why. Well,
I don't know, man. I want to believe that movie has more good coming in the later sequels, but fuck that movie, man. It was just...
No, I think it's going to be more of the same. I don't think you're going to dig it at all.
Shit, I got more... You know what, dude? I found the sandworm more entertaining when it got to that part. Like, the sandworm itself was like, okay, this is cool.
Oh, shit, Chris Rock.
Are we on the Best Picture? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, they're getting ready to do Best
Chris
Picture.
Rock is on. Is he presenting Best Picture?
He's presenting, I think. He hosted.
Oh, this is one of the best parts of our show.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So we're doing a live take on that.
I love these like couches they have at the Oscars.
They're really setting the mood for this one. It's very like laid back.
Yeah, they're like at a lounge. What the fuck is this? Yeah. Maybe I should go to an award show. If it's like that, they got bottle service. Remember that Seinfeld episode when Kramer was like sitting in for the people that got up to go to the bathroom? I want to be those people.
Yeah, the seat filler. He went up and got the
Tony Award.
The Tony. He was like, the only way we won't get you in trouble is you have to tell Raquel Welch she can't dance.
Yeah, she doesn't move her hands when she dances.
Yeah, it's like she's holding 2 suitcases.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Will Smith just smacked Chris Rock.
Yeah.
The black people have officially taken over. By the way,
they staged that really well. I thought he really socked.
Well, we're seeing the shit on mute, so I have no idea what the hell they're saying.
You know what? I remember. I think I know why he socked them, because the last time he did the Grammys or the Oscars, he said Jada had boycotted. Remember? Jada was like, we shouldn't go to the Oscars. To which Chris Rock was like, you can't boycott something you weren't invited to. He's like, I would love to be in Rihanna's panties, but I've never been invited. So that's probably that's probably why he did that.
What was that? It was a CTE movie. Concussion. That's the one that she thought.
Collision?
Yeah. I don't fucking know. I've never seen that movie. Aaron, you awake?
I'm exhausted.
You had a hard night last night. This guy called me at 1 o'clock in the morning, stranded.
So yeah, a little bit of a story. We were driving back from a party, and
titty bar.
I wish. And my girlfriend's car broke down. Her alternator went, is what I believe happened. Oh. Yeah, not my car. My car, I love my car, and I love that car. But broke down, and then I only had one bar of battery left.
Oh no.
So I was literally trying to call anyone I could. I was able to get a hold of a towing agency, but wasn't going to be. My phone then died after I called and set something up. So we were out there, and it's freezing right now. We were out there, and I was just shivering, trying to just sleep, figuring that we weren't going to be able to do anything until the morning. So literally stayed in the car, and then all of a sudden, I actually said too, if the tow truck comes, I promise I'm going to go to church from now on. And literally 5 minutes after, it showed up. And I'm just like,
shit.
Fuck, I gotta go to church.
Good one, God. Remember Al Bundy? Al Bundy used to say that? Good one, God.
No, that's how I look at it. I am very much an atheist and don't believe in literally anything, but it definitely gave me a little boost of faith that someone is watching out for me and watching out for my family.
Yeah.
So I kind of took that to heart, but I'm exhausted.
You out of here?
Yeah, dude, I'm exhausted. I need to go to bed. Well, I put you as host so you guys could keep recording, because I'm sure you want to get the best picture. But ladies and gents, I will be back next time. Sorry, I didn't really speak much, but like I said, I am completely exhausted.
Nobody noticed. I'm sorry.
And you fucking dick. And no, it sucks, man. I just don't care this year about the Oscars. There's nothing interested me.
Just a sidebar. Diddy just came out, and he looks like a heavyweight. Diddy got that COVID weight.
No, he on that 50 Cent plan. Eating good,
this
baby.
Is Puff Daddy, dude. It's Puff Daddy.
Yeah, he puffed.
He puffed up, son.
Take that.
Dad, Diddy look like he should be playing football, man. It don't make no sense.
Oh, you got that zaddy weight. Oh, damn, Jada. Okay.
Yeah.
Entanglement. Are you out of here?
Yes, gentlemen.
All right, man. We'll keep you posted.
Bing.
Puff Daddy, Fat Daddy was just hugging Robert De Niro. I don't know why he was doing that, but oh my God. That is film history right there. Fat Daddy.
They were celebrating the 50th anniversary of The Godfather. So those were all the Godfather people up there.
Fat Daddy sounds like an Eddie Murphy movie.
Fat Daddy.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, man.
Eat that. And
so now they're honoring Sidney Poitier. My mom loves him.
Yeah, my mom does too.
Yeah.
In the heat of the night, they call me Mr. Tibbs.
Mr. Tibbs. Yes, in the heat of the night.
My mom was like, that was the first time, one of the first times in cinema where a black man basically stood up to the white people or something like that.
Yeah, slapped the hell out of that dude.
Bitch.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for best picture, and then
Who do you have your money on, man?
Best picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
So best picture is Nightmare Alley.
Yeah.
Don't Look Up, Dune, Drive My Car, Belfast, Licorice Pizza, The Power of the Dog, West Side Story, King Richard and Coda.
Ooh, I'm going to say it's going to be between Coda, and it's going to be that's my underdog, Coda, and I'll say the favorite is probably I don't know, man. I saw Don't Look Up and I liked it.
Yeah,
but there was a lot of criticism from critics, of course, because that's what they do. So I'm going to say Licorice Pizza, probably. I don't know about Power of the Dog. Have you heard about that?
don't. And the Will Smith slap was real. Did you just see Aaron text that?
Oh, that's what he said. It was?
Oh, man, I can't believe he did that live on TV.
I saw Chris Rock, like, smile, but, like, I saw him get taken aback by something. I'm like, did Will Smith just go mug him?
Oh,
I think he mugged Chris Rock on stage.
oh man, that's crazy, dude.
Oh, shit.
Get my name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
It's Aaron. You think you could do me a big fave? Wherever you're listening to this right now, rate and subscribe. Find new episodes where you listen to podcasts and look for us on all the social media sites and Gmail at Afterschoolspecialpodcasts at Gmail, Afterschoolspecialpodcasts at Instagram and Facebook, and AfterschoolSPE3 on Twitter.
Just remember Conan.
Cecily Tyson wasn't in Conan. That was
that was Grace Jones. Oh my Jesus.
Oh my God.
I'm getting my black people mixed up.
Oh,
They all look alike. I'm sorry.
Well. The tables have turned.
oh